Here's the monster. Pass to Silk. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
It's got to be nice for them to know that game in and game out, his offense is going to be there for him.
Golden State's gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. Bogut against Gobert. Green, the pass to Bogut. Cannot hit. And it's Utah the other way. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
The offense just struggled mightily in that game. They went stretches where points just became very difficult to come by.
And ironically, their play wasn't that bad. It was just their shot making that went AWOL.
Pocket 4, got a piece of it. It's stolen by Bogut. And now Iguodala running the floor all by himself.
You know what? He wasn't going to wait around for any help on that break.
Solo soiree performance all the way. How about that for a little bit of a limerick?
I'm going to let it slide.
Off the pick. Green with the rebound.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
Off target with his 3. Utah trails by 3, and Dorsberg spoke with Steve Kerr. Doris?
Kevin, he said they're looking to stay aggressive attacking despite the tough shot blocking in the middle. He told me, quote, we've just got to go at them. We can't shrink from the challenge inside. And guys, they've had success so far this season, so certainly cause for confidence. Back to you.
Thanks for getting back to us on that report, Doris. Guys?
And, you know, they obviously spent the brunt of their time preparing for this game by coming up with ways to attack that vaunted defense.
Attack being the operative word, all in caps. I mean, it has to be an active, assertive approach they use. They can't sit back and be passive.
And the shot is good.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
On the pass to Silk. Here's the monster. 5 points in the game. Passes it to Silk. Gobert, the screen. 6 to shoot. Feeds to Hayward. Here's the 3. Green with the rebound.
And he made sure not to just draw the foul. That was good defense out on the perimeter.
Very good. He's a thinking man's defender. Knows how to bother even the best shooters without being overly aggressive. They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Gobert, the screen. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. And that's now 7 points for the monster. Warriors leading by 3.
And guys, one thing that we were treated with last year was Steve Kerr's great credibility in post-game interviews and pressers. He said all the right things and deflected praise like a coach who had done it for many years.
So it's Utah now, following the miss by Draymond Green from deep. Silk, and a miss there on the triple.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Iguodala, that's a 2-pointer. Utah with the rebound. And Kerr is so good with the media because, Greg, he was a media member himself for so long. You know that as well as anybody. Clark, I don't think he ever tried his hand at broadcasting, though. I can't see him doing that.
He probably just thrown on as a broadcaster and would rarely contribute anything of note. Some guys have what it takes to call games, and Steve just doesn't quite scratch me as that kind of guy.
No. And so Thompson nails both of them. Clark, remember a year ago, Klay Thompson was the subject of trade speculation, possibly, in fact, going to the Timberwolves for Kevin Love.
Yeah, in the end, the Warriors stood pat, and it was a controversial decision at that point, but I don't think there's any question it was a pretty good move for the Warriors right now.
Here's the monster. He has 7. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound. Warriors leading by 5. Curry kicks to Iguodala. On the wing, Curry can't get it to go.
And the Warriors, also inking Thompson to that 4-year, $70 million extension. A big show of faith on their part, and it's looking like money well spent.
Now here's Hayward. They really needed more from him in that loss to the Lakers. Silk passes to Doc. To the middle. Off the pick. And he makes it look easy. Jumping in hard with one hand.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And now Klay Thompson with deeper pockets, but never one to splurge. His father taught him well. I mean, his rookie year, he drove the family hand-me-down. He bought his next car used, so his focus is clearly on the game, not the glitz and glam.
And Utah making a change here. George is checked in, and Golden State also making a change. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala. Warriors leading by 3. Kicks it to Bogut. Screen by Bogut. Inside. Can't get it to go. And it's Utah the other way. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kevin. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Knock the pass to the Monster. Hayward outside. Down low. Just 5 on the clock. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Warriors.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well. And getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Lyles checked in for Silk. Hood comes in for Doc. And Shelvin Max subbed in for the Monster. And then for Golden State, Anderson Varejao checked in for Bogut. Spates comes in for Draymond Green. And it's Barbosa in for Klay Thompson. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Golden State's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Curry dishes to Barbosa. And Hayward with the block. But they'll get another chance. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession.
You always want a player to have his head up and to be surveying the court, but not if that's going to be the result.
Utah's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Pass to Lyles. He dishes it to Hayward. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. The Warriors have gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. They double team Curry. Here's Barnes. Great D on that shot, and it's off the mark. Utah trailing here. Mack the pass to Lyles. Outside, George. Here's Mack, guarded by Curry. And no good, trying to use the glass. Barbosa against Hayward. Barbosa gets the bucket. Here's Mack. To the paint. Here's Lyles. And he goes in for the top.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop chop there? Put that one hand, tomahawk slam. And guys, you talk about ascendant stars in the NBA. None brighter than Steph Curry, the leading vote getter for the All-Star game a season ago. But what I love, he doesn't let it go to his head. I mean, he remains grounded and focused on winning.
Stephen Curry hits them both. What I like, though, about Stephen Curry also is his demeanor, Clark. He cheers on his teammates, keeps his head up through adversity. He does it all.
Yeah, he's pretty much unflappable. He's level-headed, and he puts his teammates first. That's what makes him a championship-caliber superstar.
Three-pointer, Hayward, and that one's good. Hayward's got 5 points so far.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Excellent D there from George.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
Unloads. And there's the call on Gordon Hayward. That's his first foul. The Warriors leading. Now here is Barbosa. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But boy, that was a nice job.
Here's Mack. Here's Wiles. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Throws it up high. It's tipped. The shot by Spades. Nobody around. Barnes. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
A nice bounce back here for Harrison Barnes. Clark in year 3. Moved into the starting lineup last year and really responded.
Yeah, he did. I think he benefited from the new system. He was miscast as an isolation scorer, but when he can spot up for threes and catch the ball on the move, that's his game.
And a first time out of the game called for Utah.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Harrison Barnes, very athletic. He certainly passes the eye test. And with his size, he can punish smaller wings and create mismatches. And then also he can play some small ball power forward at times as well with the way they like to space the floor.
Now here is George. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. And he gets it to go. Hood's got his first points of the game. Warriors leading by 3.
And you talk about Harrison Barnes overall. He had a nice uptick in his rebounding last year. And that was a goal of his. He wanted to get his activity level up. And oftentimes the difference between being good and great is just making those small incremental improvements in different facets of the game.
Timeout called the Warriors. Their last encounter was in Oakland.
And the last time they faced this club, rebounding was their big advantage.
Clearly, that was the overriding factor. A double-digit advantage on the board. They just pounded them inside.
Spates sets a screen. Here's Curry with the 3. Utah with the rebound.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
This is the man. Second chance shot. Here's Hood, covered by Barbosa. There's the feed to Mack. 6 on the shot clock. He kicks it to Hood from the arc. Warriors with the rebound. Harajah's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Over in the corner, Barnes. We've got 1:13 left to play here in the first. Here's Mack. Lots of room. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Barbosa kicks to Barnes. A baseline J. And it's sent back by George. Another shot. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Some of Harrison Barnes' teammates have referred to him as the senator because of the way he carries himself. And, you know, a very level-headed, dignified young man, and just he has an air about it.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And Harrison Barnes at times has been criticized in the past for not being more Clark assertive on the court.
Well, you know, it's interesting. He had the level of pressure of expectation since high school. I mean, people were comparing him to Kobe Bryant back then, but HB can't get caught up in that. He's got to be true to himself. You know what I tell guys? Do you.
Yeah.
Do you.
Here's Hurl. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. But they recover it. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two.
You know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
Yeah, he almost got that one down. I mean, those are the kind of aggressive plays coaches love to see.
For Utah, they have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game. That one is off. He hits the second from the line. There's 18 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Oh, Barbosa. And it's Curry at the elbow. Back to Barbosa. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 4 assists now tonight. And that concludes the first quarter of play. The Warriors on top, leading by 6. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. Steph Curry, a player within the gym range, told us about his comfort stretching the floor.
Anywhere 5-6 feet outside that three-point line, if I have a dribble, if I catch and shoot, if I have a good look, and I think Coach will allow me to take that shot. And it's tough to guard, especially when you see a couple go in. That basket gets a lot bigger.
I was going to say, Greg, how big must that hoop look to Steph Curry? And tough to guard might be the understatement of the day.
I mean, he is just an insanely great shooter. I mean, arguably, I don't think there's an argument. He's the best shooter in the world. The argument is whether or not he's the best shooter ever. And listen, I can imagine there's very few times that Coach Curry is not going to allow this splash brother to let her rip.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game? Stats-wise.
I just don't know that you're going to see a better quarter defensively than what we saw in the first.
Really a big part of why they're on top here. The defense has been on point.
The monster out there with Doc. And it's Silk. And it's Rudy Gobert. And it's Hood. And it's the 3. That's the group right now for Utah. Can't cash in from close range.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Here's the monster. Pass to Silk. That one goes. Count. Silk's got 4 points in the quarter.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
Now here is Barbosa. Play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
You know, the Warriors took some flack when they passed on the chance to trade for Kevin Love. But I really think that the rise of Draymond Green as their stretch 4-man made the decision even better and also kept their cap situation far more flexible.
Roof shot.
First one falls. And Draymond Green won't give you the superstar numbers of a Kevin Love, but he's got a deceptive impact, Clark, at both ends of the floor.
Yeah, I call him a value-utility guy because he does a little bit of everything that brings value to your quest to win. His shooting has steadily gotten better. And while he's not an all-star yet, some of his total contributions on the floor, impressive.
And both free throws good for Green.
Some good play tonight for Green. 10 points, and he's hit the mark twice from three-point range as well.
And Clark, it's no stretch to say the more points he gives them from beyond the arc, the better off they'll be.
Snatched away. Watching the line there, that'll be a backcourt violation. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Barbosa kicks to Green. The dish to Thompson. Golden State moving the ball around, and Green gets it to go.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
Here's the monster. 9 points in the game so far. He feeds it to Hood. And there's the pass to Dodd. Here's the monster. Here's Silk. The shot misses. Good D by Johnson. Warriors leading by 9. Trying to find Barbosa. He's got it now. Good.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Time-dropping delights is what I call it.
That is a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt. Here's the monster. The Warriors making the shot. Silk. Another miss by Utah.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Barbosa dishes to Thompson. Bogut sets a screen for Thompson. Misses the three.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss those looks very often.
He was all alone on that one. 9 points for Silk.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
It's Iguodala with the drive. Rebounded by Hood. Utah trails by 8. Here's the monster. 9 points in the game so far. Rebounded by Bogut. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Iguodala outside. Shoots the three. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Iguodala has got the lead up to 11 now for the Warriors.
You know, the league going to more ball movement, more outside shooting, less isolation play, and those are all natural fits for the talents of Klay Thompson, who's great moving off the ball, and we know he can stroke it from long range.
Utah calls timeout. Well, Greg, for Thompson, a hard-working defender. You were talking about it. Do you think Clark, his offensive style, frees him up to put more energy into defense?
Well, you know, it could be. I mean, he's extremely smooth. He's uber smooth in how he operates. He doesn't have to drive the lane and absorb a lot of contact to get his shot off, and he's quick and efficient with his offense. So that does leave him more energy for the defensive end.
Here's the monster, guarded by Green. Knocked the pass to Silk. To the left wing. Here's the monster, covered by Barbosa. Here's the monster, and the points coming for him in big bunches. His average stands at just about 29.5 points a game. Here's Gobert. Here's Silk. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go. But it sure was a thing of beauty to watch. Been a solid outing for Silk. He has 12 points, and he's put one three-pointer on the board.
You know what, though, Clark? It wouldn't be a bad idea going forward to try to let him do a little more damage from beyond the arc.
Now here's Thompson. He's got 5. Iguodala outside. Clock at 6. Barbosa kicks to Green. Another 3 for Golden State.
They're hovering around 50% for the game in three-pointers. That's pretty good. But they've really elevated here in the second quarter.
Passes it to Doc to the left side wing. Here's Silk. He's covered by Iguodala. The monster passes to Gobert. And it's off the back rim. No good.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Barbosa with it. 8 points for him. Rebound, Utah.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
Pass to the monster. From deep. From beyond the arc and then some. The monster's got 12.
I mean, he was great in his last game, but clearly he has not lost that love and feel.
Iguodala dishes to Green. That falls. Nice speed that time from Andre Iguodala. And that's now 17 points for Draymond Green. To the wing on the left. Here's the monster. He's got 12. Gobert the screen. Here's Hood. For the 3. Thompson with the rebound.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Now here is Barbosa. Bogut sets a screen for Thompson. The fader. They get it back. And it's Thompson again missing.
Major defensive lapse right there. And he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Here is Doc. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Nice ball movement by Utah. Hood can't get it to go. Warriors leading by 10. Thompson right side. Feeds to Iguodala. Down low. Here's Green. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Green's got 19 points.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
Last season, Draymond Green taking over the starting power forward role in Golden State. Last season, David Lee was in, remember, in preseason. Green was inserted, and he's been terrific ever since.
Absolutely superb. A former second-round pick, his emergence has fueled this team's rise to greatness.
Utah calls timeout.
And I really have always felt Draymond Green was one of those unique players. I mean, he kind of a tweener in terms of that small forward, power forward at only 6'7". But he's got toughness. The long arms enable him to defend bigger guys. And also the basketball IQ. You can never discount the importance of understanding what you're doing when you're on the floor.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. George is checked in for Gobert. Lyle comes in for Silk. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Rodney Hood, and Max subbed in for Doc. Different look here for the Warriors. Anderson Varejão's checked in for Bogut. Spates comes in for Draymond Green. Barnes, who's checked in for Andre Iguodala. Steph Curry is subbed in for Leandro Barbosa.
And with Draymond Green, he can defend inside. He can cover on the perimeter. I mean, his versatility at both ends of the floor also a huge asset. And you can't have a higher basketball IQ than he does. It really helps him excel at all facets of the game. Well, with Steve Kerr and Jason Kidd both coming with no coaching experience over the last few seasons and also having success, I don't know, guys. Maybe we should throw our hat in the ring. But pretty impressive stuff.
That's not for me to do. I've already determined I don't want to coach for a paycheck, even if it is a big one.
Now here's Curry. He's coming off a 22-point game against Washington, and he gets the bucket. Curry's got his third basket of the night.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
The monster passes to Hayward. Here's the monster. He's covered by Thompson. Kicks to Hayward. Pass to Mack. He dishes it to George. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
I tell you, you got to love his aggressiveness finishing inside like that.
Well, his leaping ability, Clark, gives him a great advantage.
And that's why they look to get him the ball around the rim. It's either a dunk or free throws every time.
And so here is Golden State after the basket by Utah. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot two. You know, you look at the coaching success for both Jason Kidd and Steve Kerr, both with long playing careers, championship experience on their resumes. Steve, in fact, Clark even had some time in the front office with Phoenix.
And don't forget about his broadcasting career either, Kevin. I mean, I think in both cases, though, you look at these two guys, they were able to come in and have immediate credibility with their teams and their playing experience, part of their preparation for being coaches.
And he's good on the second. Here's the monster. He's got 12. Nifty move. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and two shots coming up.
Talk about complete control. Everything working in this one. For the monster, 12 points. And what a game he's had passing the ball, too.
I love the fact that he plays for his teammates, really spreading the ball around, getting everyone involved.
And he makes both free throws.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Outside Curry. And here is Spates. Looking for his first basket still in this one. That drops.
They just continue to splash home those threes. Eliminating the deep shot has to become priority number one for this defense.
Absolutely. You cannot allow a team to have that kind of a rhythm from beyond. I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Down low.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
In the corner, it's Hayward. And the whistle blows. It's going to be an Anderson Varejao. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
On defense, Golden State. This is the most they've led by, 13 points. Here's the monster, pass to Lyles, and stolen by Barnes.
And how about the read on that play right there? Great sense of exactly when that ball was coming from the outside. And a chance here to look at the numbers for the monster. He's putting up 29 points a game, 10 assists, and just over 2 blocks. And he's been putting up points with regularity. I mean, that's what they depend on, his killer instinct on offense.
Yeah, and anytime this club needs a bucket, he's their go-to. Just irrepressible and a prolific scorer.
And both free throws good for Curry.
You know, Curry is playing extremely well. He has 11 points, and he's done his job at the charity stripe. He's gotten 4 of his points from there.
And that's a good place to get them. They don't come easier than that, but you've got to get yourself there first.
Now, here's George. Lyles passes to Hayward. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
And he just leaves the beat in the dust against it and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. And, you know, Gordon Hayward was involved in one of the more fascinating NBA draft stories. It started after his father confirmed that Gordon would submit his name to the draft but would not immediately hire an agent.
Yeah, reportedly, Dad created a highly detailed 2-page questionnaire that he gave prospective agents, which is not something that's typical.
Pick by Verajao. Curry, good.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
1:35 left in the first half. Here's the Monster, guarded by Curry. Good. 16 points for the Monster.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Thompson outside. Dishes it to Verajao. Hayward against Barnes. It's blocked. And 1:01 left now here in the second. Here's the Monster. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. They get Stephen Curry. For Utah, they have gone 6 of 9 at the line.
At the line.
And he makes the first.
At the line for 2.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Well, you really have to admire and like the way that he's taking it to the defense right now.
50 seconds left in the first half. Stolen by George. Here's the Monster.
It doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. So it's Utah now after the miss from Stephen Curry. Here's the Monster, covered by Barnes. Verajao grabs the board. Verajao's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Curry can't get it to go. Here's the Monster. Lets it go from deep. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And we've reached halftime in this one. Warriors lead by 9. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. Andre, what has been the underlying principle of how you and the team have taken the floor tonight?
Communication. Communication doesn't show up on the stat sheet, but in order for us to be a good team, everyone has to be on the same page, and we're doing it tonight.
Andre, thank you, Kevin. One of those intangibles you always look to.
Thank you so much, Doris. Great interview as always. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball shortly.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, folks. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. We're going to break down the first half action for you. The first half went well, really well, for Draymond Green. He ended up with 19 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 block. His opening period tonight, right on par with his performance last game out, which was outstanding. Hey, big fella, what's your take on Golden State so far?
Well, the perimeter shooting is the reason they're ahead. I think we'll probably see more of that in the second half, especially if they can stay hot. Man, that's so hot. I got to take my suit off.
And Kenny, let's get your input on the Jazz.
Well, sometimes you get too comfortable playing at home. This team plays tonight like it's no urgency. And now they dug themselves a hole, and the energy level to get out of it is going to be extraordinary. We'll see if they come out of the tunnel with some fire in the second half, because they're going to need it.
And that's it for halftime, as the second half is just about to get underway. See you after the game.
The second half about to start up and begin any moment. What a game we're seeing from the monster.
And he just went off in those first 2 quarters, guys. He's capable of doing that on a consistent basis as well. So we might see some changes from a defensive standpoint as they try to disrupt his rhythm in the second half.
You know, guys, I think you've got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch him up like he has been.
And Golden State looking who they got. On the wing, Johnson and Iguodala. In at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. And it's Curry in at the point guard. The monster. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And that's some inspiration. Steals, blocks, and a big dunk. Those are ways that you can really change the momentum in a game.
Well, they got to chip away, Clark, at that deficit, and no doubt that'll help.
And that's what he's out there for, guys. I mean, he is an electrifying player, no doubt.
Here's Thompson after the basket by Utah. Shot clock at 5 to the inside. It's deflected, and he's able to get it back. And the whistle stops team play. It's not a clean block shot. Instead, a shooting foul, and we'll see free throws coming up right here. That free throw, no good. Second free throw, good. Utah trails by 8. The pass to Silk. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. The monster passes to Gobert. Out to Hayward. A 3-ball. The Warriors pull it in. Bogut's got 4 rebounds in this game. Iguodala dishes to Curry. Lets the 3 fly. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
You know what, guys? He can really light it up from the perimeter at times.
Utah is shooting around 40% from the floor here. Here's the monster, guarded by Green. Hayward outside. Lets it go with the 3. Hayward missing again. Warriors leading by 11. To the middle. And there's Bogut on the assist by Iguodala. Iguodala's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here's the monster. 22 points for him. At the top of the key, Hayward. Gobert with a screen on Thompson. Gobert the pass to the monster. Off the iron that time.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
The feed to Green. Golden State moving the ball around. Bogut sets a screen for Curry. They double-team Curry. Thompson inside the line. And a great job by the D contesting that shot and forcing the miss. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
And you can tell him because that's how you eat away at a lead right there. Make some highlight reel plays and shake that defense up.
Well, Greg, you're right. Not all 2 points are the same. Not when they come on a stuff like that one.
Well, I like the craftiness in this game. I mean, he can distribute or he can attack the basket, just like we saw right there.
Stolen away. Doc the pass to the monster. Over to the left wing. To the inside. And it's good. Through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line. For Utah, they have shot the ball pretty well from the line, going 8 of 11. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. And Curry, here we go. He kicks to Bogut. 11 feet away. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Bogut's got his second basket. Utah calls timeout.
Yeah, maybe a change of the game plan right now, looking at some different sets because of the matchups.
Yeah, I agree with you because they're looking to tweak things to maybe get those matchups working in their favor. And, you know, looking at Andrew Bogut, he's been one of the game's best centers. I mean, obviously injuries have saddled him a little bit over the years, but he's made it through 67 games each of the past 2 seasons.
Barbosa. He's checked in for Golden State. Utah trails by 10. Well, going back to Bogut when he's healthy, he's a very difficult matchup for any opponent. One of the great rebounders and defenders certainly in this game now. He also, though, gives you points from the blocks and with timely putbacks.
You know, he's become an unsung hero in a sense. Not the flashy guy who entered the league, but more of a very talented lunch pail kind of guy who simply wants to do his part.
Here's the monster after the made shot from Andre Iguodala. Launches it, and that one's good. And that's 15 points for Silk.
What are they thinking leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
Now here's Iguodala. 7 points in the game. Bogut kicks to Green. 6 to shoot. Curry's shot is off.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the defense has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull that trigger. You've got to be in his face and not give him any space.
And you can see, Clark, that he has garnered the attention of the defense here. They are not going to allow him to get those kinds of looks.
Good checked in for the monster. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Warriors?
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
Something we've also seen them doing tonight is getting the long ball to go down. Big points from outside.
Now here's Curry. He's got 16. Back to Iguodala. Fires the 3. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Knock the pass to Silk. Out to the right wing. It's stolen by Curry. And now in transition, here we go. Iguodala.
And Andre Iguodala, guys, one of the most unselfish players in the league. I mean, that unselfishness for me, too, is what was put to a test last season as the former All-Star was asked by his coach, Steve Kerr, to come off the bench for the Warriors. And you know what? He did it without complaint, putting the team first.
And the Warriors making a change here. Barnes is checked in. They can't make the second free throw either. Missing both. Utah trails by 7. Here is Doc. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Passes it to Silk. Takes it from 10. And it comes off the front of the rim. And for Iguodala, some have said he's unselfish part to a fault.
Yeah, and you know, a great athlete and ball handler, I think he can be much more aggressive looking to attack off the dribble. He's really unique as a player who puts his emphasis on the defensive end and does a really good job at that end of the floor. And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
And you know, guys, right now they're starting to flatline, just hanging on here for dear life.
Now here's Iguodala. He has 7 from 20 feet out. That one a little long. For Utah, they've gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Out to Hayward. Pass to Silk. And the reception by Iguodala. Now the Warriors picking it up. Curry's got the ball. That's tipped. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Warriors leading by 9. High arcing shot, and that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession.
Oh, nice play there to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
Just a whisker away from coming up with the steal there.
And Utah making a change here. George is checked in, and the Warriors also making a change. Verjau's checked in. Well, traditionally, many of the great free throw shooters have come from the point guard ranks. Here are the ones leading the league this year. Look at Curry, the best in the NBA. You put him on the line, and it's nearly automatic. And, of course, the monster, a little bit ahead of him.
They are as reliable at the free throw line as you're going to find in this league. And that's something we've come to expect from the point guard position.
Yeah, typically you're going to find your best free throw shooters at that point guard spot. But it doesn't happen automatically. I mean, these fellas are consistently working and practicing to keep that percentage as high as it is.
Shelvin Max checked in for Utah. Barnes hits them both. Utah trails by 11. Mack the pass to Silk. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Curry kicks to Green. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. And it's now 23 points for Draymond Green. The pass to Silk. Here's the three. Can't get it to go. Great D that time from Iguodala. Warriors leading by 12. And Curry, here we go. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Curry's got 18 points. For Utah, they've gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. Here's Mack. Passes to Silk. Draymond Green with the rebound. Green's got 6 rebounds in the game. Curry dishes to Barnes. Back to Curry. Now here's Barnes. 8 points for him. Outside for Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the wide open shot from Green. Green missing again. Utah trails by 14. The dish to Hood. He feeds it to Mack. Pass to Silk. Nice ball movement by Utah. Here's Doc. Barnes grabs the miss. Warriors leading by 14. And it's a foul called on Doc. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Io comes in for Silk, and the Monsters subbed in for Doc. And the first one comes.
And for Verjau, his wild hair and frenetic style long ago earned him the nickname Wild Thing. I mean, diving for loose balls, taking charges, but that energy and enthusiasm may be unsurpassed really by any other player in our league.
Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Well, Greg, you're talking about Verjau. He may play wild, but his production has backed it up. A few years ago, he averaged, Clark, over 14 rebounds a game.
Yeah, and I don't think he plays that wild. I think he just looks wild. hair flying all over the place, and he's giving up his body. I don't know if he's necessarily a wild player as much as he just looks and appears to be everywhere at all times. With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in control of this game.
And no doubt about it, rebounding is an effort stat, folks. They've been more determined than their opponent thus far.
The Monster sinks it from just inside the baseline. The Monster's got 29.
He's having quite the quarter here, guys. I mean, shooting the ball extremely well.
Curry kicks to Barnes. Misses from close range.
Now that's what we call good defense in the paint. Worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket.
Here's Mack, guarded by Curry. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call.
Over the last 10, looking at the Warriors, here's how they compare to the rest of the league. Second in opponent field goal percentage. Third in steal. And they're the third-ranked team in free throw percentage. A number of players on that team are very comfortable and capable at the foul line.
And they've been outstanding defensively, as you can see from that ranking in opponent field goal percentage. They get after it and make everything a challenge. And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Here's Hood. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. George has got 3 assists in the game. Warriors leading by 14. Thompson passes to Spates. Now Barnes. 8 points for him. Another 3 for Golden State.
Wow, has he flipped a switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Clark, one thing we've seen from these guys is excellent ball movement.
And you love to see that, Kevin. I mean, I love watching unselfish play, and I know Greg enjoys that too.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync. Tit for tat right there, huh, guys?
Didn't take them long at all, fellas, to get those 3 points back.
Spates sets a screen. The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And another 3 for Golden State.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Hood, the pass to the Monster. And stolen by Spates. Picked away. Here's the Monster. Dips the rim with a 2-handed slam.
And that's some inspiration. Steals, blocks, and a big dunk. Those are ways that you can really change the momentum in a game.
Well, they got to chip away, Clark, at that deficit, and no doubt that'll help.
And that's what he's out there for, guys. I mean, he is an electrifying player, no doubt.
An open jump shot there, and their D not putting up any resistance today.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. George passes to the Monster. Feeds it to Matt. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. George has got assist number 5 here tonight. Warriors leading by 14. Curry with it. He's got 18. To the middle. 4 seconds left. Varejão's shot is good. Here's Hood. And that's not going to go. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. The Warriors on top, up by 16. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Utah trails by 16. Hayward out there with Silk. And it's Rudy Gobert. And there's Doc. And it's the Monster in at the point. That's the group right now for Utah. Here's the Monster. It's stolen by Green. And here is Curry. That one wide left. Here's the Monster. And the shot is good. The Monsters got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for Utah. Warriors leading by 14. Kicks it to Green. He dishes it to Barnes. Puts it up. Can't get it to go. And it's Utah the other way. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Gobert, the screen. The Monster passes to Gobert. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flush.
And the Warriors making a change here. Iguodala's checked in. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from the Monster.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Curry dishes to Green. The screen from Thompson. Green kicks to Thompson. Back to Green. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And the first one at the line is good. He doesn't get the second one. Utah trails by 12. The pass to Silk. Lets it go from deep. That is good. Silk's got 20 points.
Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel.
That's good. 6 points for Bogut.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Utah has gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. The Monster passes to Gobert from deep three-point range. And it's Iguodala with the rebound. Iguodala's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Thompson right side. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound Utah.
You know, even against defense as tight as that, you expect him to bury those.
Yeah, I don't know, though, Clark. That defender was on him like glue on that possession. That would have been a heck of a bucket, even though we've seen him hit those in the past.
And so it's Utah here with the ball. After the missed 3 from Klay Thompson. Green with the rebound. Warriors leading by 11. Outside Curry. Inside. Here's Bogut. Good, and Curry gets the assist. And it's 8 points for Andrew Bogut.
Unbelievable. This guy is completely in his zone.
And he knows it. You can see it. Body language, the confidence. Real swagger out there for him.
And sometimes when you want something done, you got to do it yourself. That dunks the shot in the arm they need to really cut into that lead.
Well, Greg, it's certainly got everybody on their bench up and off their seats and cheering.
Yeah, that could be.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia.
and you can just see his confidence is rising. Bucket after bucket from long range.
Here's Silk. And Utah again with the bucket. Now here's Curry. Pass to Iguodala. Dishes to Green. The 9-foot shot. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's the monster. There's the feed to Gobert. Passes it to the monster. Here is Doc. Pass to the monster. Shot clock at 6. For 3. Good D by Thompson. Warriors leading by 10. Bogut dishes to Curry. The screen from Thompson. Bogut kicks to Iguodala. Fires from the wing. The shot is off. For Utah, they've gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the 4th quarter. They double him with Green. A 3-ball. That's good. And that's now 25 points for Silk.
They're giving him a little too much space out there. That's his 3rd triple since halftime.
Outside Curry. Another steal. Here is Doc. There's the pass to Silk. At the top of the key, Gobert. Doc the pass to the monster. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
At the line for 2.
First one falls for him. And Utah making a change here. George is checked in. Both good from the line that time. Warriors leading by 5. Outside Curry. To the paint. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Here's the monster. Pass to Doc. Fires for 3. Tries again, and the layup is good. 27 points for Silk.
He has been fantastic this quarter, guys. It's just the kind of effort they need if they're going to continue to trim the lead.
Curry dishes to Green. That's good.
Just carrying the load right now offensively, guys. He is not wasting any chances.
From where I sit, Greg, it's a simple deduction. They want things to be easy on themselves here late. Make sure he has the ball.
The monster passes to Silk. Iguodala with the steal. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by George. George has got 8 rebounds in this game. Here the foul, and the whistle blow is going to be on Andre Iguodala. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
And so it's Utah here with the ball. It's a 5-point game. Thompson comes with the double team. Here's the monster, covered by Bogut. A shot by him was wide open.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
And Curry, here we go. Utah with the rebound. George has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Here's the monster. He's covered by Thompson. The monster passes to Silk. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. And he makes the first. Good check in for Gordon Hayward. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Well done again. He doesn't have the same problems at the line that plague some of the NBA's other big men.
Iguodala kicks to Green. Green, the screen. Curry outside. It's good. That's 8 baskets for him now. 8 for 15 shooting.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Here's the screen. Passes it to the Monster. He kicks to Hood. Just 5 to shoot. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. And with a fourth quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. Steve Kerr was just going over the plan with his team. His message? I don't want us patting ourselves on the back just yet. We can congratulate ourselves after the final horn. Right now, we need to go out there and take this one home. Guys?
Thank you, Doris. Curry dishes to Green. On the wing, Thompson. Bogut sets a screen for Thompson. To the middle. On its way from Curry for 2. Again, Curry missing. Utah trails by 6. George. And the pass to Don. Nice ball movement by Utah. Here's Silk. Drops in the layup for 2. Silk's got 31.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
Curry passes to Green. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down to 2 on the bucket from the Monster. The Monster's got 44. The Warriors have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. Curry kicks to Iguodala. He feeds it to Thompson. Bogut high post. Green dishes to Iguodala. Shoots. They get the rebound. Another shot. And Bogut finishes inside. Bogut's got 10 points here in the second half. The Monster passes to George. And he gets the bucket.
Seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot. And it's really paid off for this during the run.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Yeah, enough scoring on the inside there. I think it's time for him to send a message to his team.
Yeah, you're exactly right. I guarantee you this talk centers around cutting down on all of those points coming in the paint. They've got to show more resistance there.
To tie it up. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
At the line for 2.
He drops the first one, and it rolls again up to one. We're going to look for Utah. Rudy Gobert is struck in for short, and Gordon Hayward is subbed in for Rodney Hood. And it's tied up with that one.
Nicely done. Without much separating these teams, that's when you have to make good at the line. They're committing an awful lot of fouls, and most of them are unproductive. You don't want to let guys get easy layups. I understand that. But this could turn into a parade to the foul line.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. Left here in the fourth quarter. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. 25 points for Steph Curry.
What a shot over the bigger defender. That could prove to be a massive bucket.
Greg does not get much tougher than that. Tough defense, high pressure situation, clutch play. I love it.
Here's the monster. He's covered by Iguodala. The monster crosses the lead. And foul called on Thunder. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Warriors lead. Thompson outside. To the paint. It's going by Gobert. Here's the monster. He's covered by Thompson. In the fourth quarter of this one, the monster. Great tee that time from Green. Golden State's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them are falling. Feeds it to Thompson. Green with a screen on Hayward. Thompson for 3. Can't get it to go. Hayward with some nice D. So, guys, it comes down to this.
Time, Kevin, for the stars to shine.
30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The monster passes to George. Iguodala with the steal, and they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what, Greg? Who knows? A few misses at the strike, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making.
Makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 4-point ball game.
That was a critical trip to the strike. They have a 2-possession lead now.
Utah calls timeout. They trail by 4. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth. Is what you're saying.
You know what? It isn't over yet. A quick score and a foul.
And perhaps a few missed free throws, and they're right back in it. So it all has to happen fast, but it could happen.
Here's George. Money!
That's the shot of the game.
Well, he was fearless enough to get it up and down, and it paid off for him.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
No choice but to foul there, but it's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 4-point ball game. Utah calls timeout. They're down by 4. 17 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Seventeen seconds left in the fourth quarter. And foul call. Looks like they had a clear path to the basket. He'll be shooting 2 free throws. And they'll retain possession. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. So he can't get either to fall. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul. Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Utah calls timeout. They trail by 5. 9 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
You know, and not only do you want to draw up a score here, but it's got to be a quick one.
Yeah, it has to be quick. They've got to convert, and then there has to be an immediate foul.
Seconds left in the game. But they get it back. Pass to the Meister. They grab their own miss. He's hit again. Misses at the rim. So we see the Warriors get the win here. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Andre, a good game for you and the team tonight. Does a game like this carry more weight considering you beat a high-caliber opponent?
I think it's just a good win, period. You know, we can't really think about who our opponent is. So it was a good matchup, good way for us to measure ourselves, and we got another big one Friday.
Andre, thank you. One game at a time, Kevin. That's the motto.
All right, Doris, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. Now time to send you over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson for the postgame show with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Without further ado, let's present to you our Jordan player of the game, Stephen Curry.
Well, this win was really, really needed, and he went out and he got it for him. They lost 2 in a row coming in, and dropping the third straight would have been very, very rough. But he took it upon himself, took it right to the ship, as he always does. Great performance and a great time to deliver.
I will say this about Steph Curry. There is no player in the league more capable of single-handedly taking over a ball game than he is. What I mean is, Steph Curry's hot. It's hotter than anyone else is hot. He can beat you with his feet, his mind, his shot. The only thing you can be sure of is that he will beat you.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.